What's the most disturbing thing somebody did because they had a crush on you? Asked to meet. I told him I was not home. Answered with, but your light is on. Edit, answering people trying to justify the behavior. He lived nowhere near. My street is a no end, so there is no reason he was passing by. He was creepy in many other ways. He told people we were in love, nope, that we had a forbidden love, nope, and kept messaging me for years. I stopped responding in the first year. I was 15 to 23, and he was 23 to 31. Even when I was living in another city, he kept telling people about our love. Acted like a normal, sweet guy, so people had trouble believing me. I had to deny more than once that I had never kissed him, was his friend briefly, when I was 15, and ignored him. It only stopped when I randomly met a friend of his in the city I live in, and showed him all the messages. The guy was shocked. As far as I know, his friend talked with him, and he finally stopped. Curiously, he began dating a girl with the same name as mine. Creepy as F. This was a while ago in high school, so IDKF can really fault him for being dumbass, but he told everyone we knew that I was his dream girl, and that we were going to get married. He actively sought out rumors about who I was crushing on, or who was crushing on me, or just any guy who would talk to me, and tell them to please let him have a chance and to not ask me out. Weirdest thing was I didn't even really talk to him, didn't even know his last name, just said hi during calculus every morning. Wrote erotica about me in which I said stop, I'm only 16. He was in his mid-20s at the time. Walked a good 5 miles with me, because she was going my way. I was almost home, before I found out she lived 30 seconds from the pub I met her in. She said she'd have to stay at mine as it wasn't safe for her to walk home alone. I ended up having explain that I wasn't attracted to her, and had to call her a taxi home, and pay for it. Wrote a love letter in blood. Somehow the teacher got hold of it, and then the whole school found out. I had someone I worked with at the movie theater ask me out, and I told them I wasn't looking for a boyfriend. So the next time he was closing, and I was opening the next morning, he poured popcorn salt all over the office desk, and shaped it to say die, my name. One of my brother's friends tried to impress a girl by shoving his whole hand down his throat. They stole my hat and refused to give it back because it smelled like me. Paid someone to attack me so they could rescue me. Didn't work. Hit the attacker with a book bag, pinned him down. He started yelling that he had been paid to do it just as the other guy showed up on my way home from work. He knew my schedule, and I took the bus. Proposed marriage so aggressively he had to be escorted off the premises, then later broke the lock off my dorm room and tried to get into bed with me. I invited her over to hang out. She was already outside my place waiting for the call. I vaguely noticed a car that was behind me the entire way to work from like the second turn I made out of my house. Didn't think much of it at the time. I pull into work and this guy walks over to my car and opens the door, and I was like, what the foo? Oh. Hey, what's up? It was some dude that I had served 2 weeks ago named Bob. So he says something along the lines of, I brought this book for you. We talked about how I like to read and he recommended this author. So I'm still pretty weirded out that he opened my car door and we're the only ones in the parking lot, so I just quickly said thank you and told him I'd see him inside once my shift started. He then goes on to say, you didn't see me behind you the whole way here? I was waving my arms out the window, but you wouldn't look back. I knew it was you because I remembered your license plate is insert full plate hash here. At this point I'm just like calculating in my head how the F to get out of the situation and internally freaking TF out. Don't even remember exactly what I said, but it was something to the effect of, oh no, I didn't see you. But hey, I've really got to go in. But wait. There's more. He then says, oh well, I live right next to you. Are you in the white apartments or the orange ones? I'm in the golf community right up the street. I drove around the white ones for a while looking for you, so I could give you the book. What? The F? I just told him I had to go now, or I'd be late. I went inside and hid in the back for like a half hour until he left and told management, and they've put him on the banned list. This was 2 weeks ago, and I've been parking my car 3 buildings over and walking to my apartment because he memorized my plate number. Every time I drive I've been scoping out everyone around me to make sure it's not him. He mentioned leaving to go up north for a few weeks the last day I served him, so I think he's gone, but he'll be back eventually, and I don't really know what else to do other than keep him banned from my work. I met this guy one time FFS. Sorry this got so long. It's been stressing me out. Edit. Thank you all for your responses. The advice is much appreciated. I've never experienced anything like this before, and thank you for the gold stranger. Also, I tried to make it easier to read for those it bothered. Stay safe everyone. Took pictures of me while I slept. There was a group of us all sleeping in one room. I woke up to see him taking photos of me. Plucked a hair off of my jacket and ate it in front of me. He broke into my cousin's house and stole my guinea pig to feed to a snake because I wouldn't break up with my boyfriend to date him. Sent me pictures of her cutting herself after she found out I had a girlfriend. Found out he had been telling my coworkers that we had been dating for weeks, when in reality I had never spoken to the dude in my life. Found out when I was asked about my crazy weekend with my boyfriend when I am, in fact, single as F. Great, you made it to the end. Now smash that like button and subscribe for even more videos like this one.